New at 5, in the volunteer state, most emergency services rely on volunteers, but firefighting is not considered an essential service under Tennessee law. That leaves departments struggling to find firefighters and money to keep their departments running. Officials with the Tennessee Department of Commerce and Insurance say out of the state's 19,000 firefighters, about 11,000 are volunteers. 10 News reporter Vinay Simlot spent a day with volunteer departments to hear what it's like.
In downtown Gatlinburg, this memorial serves as a reminder of the devastation more than 7 years ago.
I don't know how we didn't lose any firemen that night.
Bryson Dykes was one of the first who went to Gatlinburg that night.
That's when I started realizing, oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
An accident sent him to the hospital.
Like I said, if it wasn't for who we were with, I don't think we would have got out unscathed.
The quick action essential to saving Gatlinburg. Most of the initial response to those 10,000-acre wildfires came from unpaid firefighters. Because these fire departments are not considered essential in Tennessee, governments don't have to provide them or fund them. Usually it's up to the departments themselves to raise money through fundraisers like boot drives and spaghetti dinners. Seymour's Fire Chief John Linsenbigler works every day to manage his department across 3 counties, one of the largest volunteer departments in Tennessee.
In May, I reported we had about 63 volunteers that did over 5,600 hours. So that's about $176,000 for last month.
He says that comes out to about $2.1 million of services every year, provided for free by volunteers.
We're made up of that big hodgepodge of people, and they like working here at Seymour because the chief is so cool. Okay.
In a growing and aging community,
911, where's your emergency?
we went with the chief on a lift assist call.
What did it down? She can't get up.
He says his department is there to help for everyone in the city.
But sadly, only about 10 to 12% of the residents and businesses donate.
About half of the department's $700,000 budget comes from local governments. The rest comes from fundraisers.
Those are the things that are burdensome to the volunteer side that I wish could go away.
I got 18.
In Blount County, it's an underwater practice drill by volunteers.
We might be asked to look for a knife or a gun or something else that might have been tossed in the water for evidence.
It takes hours of practice to dive for the Blount County Rescue Squad.
It's like a full-time business that a bunch of part-time volunteers work together to pull off.
Trying to stay safe.
So the only thing tying that diver to anybody else is a rope that is used as a communication system.
The dive team is one part of the 100% volunteer squad. They offer fire and rescue services, about 1,800 calls a year. If the squad can't find volunteers, there's nobody to work those calls.
We have these vast areas of the counties that doesn't have a service running with them, and so we cover that area with them.
And on the tail of the Dragon, one of the most dangerous roads in East Tennessee, it takes specially trained people and special equipment to respond to emergencies where no other agency does.
So we may have to stabilize a vehicle. We may have to utilize a rope system to bring someone up.
Chief Brian Osgood wants more volunteers to help make someone's day better.
There is always somebody in our community that wants to give some of their time to help someone else.
And help out where nobody else can.
I thought when I left that night, that was the last time I would ever see Gatlinburg.
In 2019, the UT County Technical Advisory Service reviewed fire service in Knox County. Most in the county live under a volunteer or subscriber-based fire service. That review showed subscribers unfairly pay for most of the fire service outside of the city of Knoxville. The recommendation is for a fire tax for people who live in the county. But Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs has already said that is a no-go. Knox County created the position of a public safety director to coordinate all of the fire departments in Knox County. That person started earlier this year.